Hi, this is Dr. Catherine Ojakangas from Accent American, and I'm here to talk to you today about the top 5 problems that often Chinese speakers of American English have when learning to speak American English clearly. This video is for you if you know English, but you feel like you can't speak it effectively, and that your speech doesn't accurately reflect what you know. And you may have even had some problems at work with this. You're frustrated. Maybe you've missed out on promotions. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is hope. You simply need to learn the differences between Chinese and American English and figure out what errors you make and practice to create new habits, because accents are simply habits that we bring over from our native language. So what are the top 5 problems that you might be having as a Chinese speaker who is learning to speak American English? The first problem that I often encounter with my Chinese clients, either Mandarin or Cantonese speakers, is the consonants at the ends of the words. Now, American English puts a lot of consonants at the ends of words, whereas Chinese words usually end in vowels. So let's do a little bit of practice. Say these sentences, making sure to say the final sounds. Now I will say them first, and then I'll leave a space, and you say them after me. Fred's dog ate cookies in his cage. As you can see, there is a D and a Z for Fred's. There's a G at the end of dog, a T at the end of ate, a K, Z at the end of cookies, and J at the end of cage. These are not normal types of sounds for you as Chinese speakers to put at the ends of words. Here's another one. Let's try this. Tim is good at eating chicken legs. Very good. Now, let's go into the next problem. There are often extra vowels added. Why? Because Chinese speakers kind of want the words to end with a vowel, so they might put an extra vowel, I call it the sneaky schwa sound, at the end of English words. It would sound like So I'm going to exaggerate here, but sometimes Chinese speakers of English can say something that might sound like this. Instead of Bob has 4 cats, it might sound something like Baba has 4 cats. That is simply because you are used to putting a vowel at the end of a syllable. Or this example, some clients give talks for groups. It makes it easier to put a vowel at the end, but it's not the accurate way when you're trying to speak English. Knowing why you want to put a vowel can help you figure out how not to do it. So problem number 3, short vowels. This is true for many language backgrounds. Many languages, including Chinese, use short vowels when speaking English, and English vowels are longer and they're varied in length, just like you heard me say right there. So let's say the following words with vowels held out as long as the count. Now in the word like hamburger, the first syllable is stressed, ham, therefore we stretch out that vowel. Hamburger. Repeat. Hamburger. Good. In the next word, computer, the second syllable is held out longer for a count of 2 because it is the stressed syllable. Let's try that together. I'll say it first, then you say it after me. Computer. Good. And in the last word here, constellation, it's actually the third syllable that is stressed and therefore held out longer. Repeat after me. Constellation. Very good. Problem 4. Pitch can be often perceived as being on the same note or monotone. And this is because Chinese speakers of English don't change pitch the same way that American speakers do. In Chinese, you have pitch changes within a syllable. In English, we have pitch changes over a syllable. Now, there are intonation rules or pitch rules that exist in American English, which can be learned and practiced. So here are 2 of them. Pronouncing compound nouns, which are nouns that are made up of 2 separate words, with a higher pitch on the first word. For example, desktop. We're also, as you can hear, holding out the vowel. Desktop. Bedroom. Coffee cup. Could you hear how my voice was higher on those first words of these compound words? Another rule for changing pitch in English is if you put an adjective in front of a noun, the noun always gets the higher pitch or the stress, and also the longer vowel. For example, green car. We don't say green car or green car. We say green car. Little convertible. Older gentleman. You can hear how the last 3 words were higher in pitch and the vowels were held out longer in the stressed syllables of those words. Lastly, the English TH sounds are often a problem, not only for Chinese speakers, but for many languages. Chinese speakers often substitute s, t, z, or d for the 2 TH sounds. Now, let's talk about TH sounds for a second. The TH sounds, and there are 2 of them, are produced by putting your tongue, sticking it out between your teeth and blowing. You have to stick your tongue out. There's no way to make a TH sound without sticking out your tongue, and I know it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. It's a noisy sound. So we stick out our tongue and we say, we blow. That's the unvoiced TH. With the voiced TH, this means that the vocal folds in your throat are vibrating. We do it the same way, stick out your tongue and blow, but we activate our vocal cords as well. So it sounds like this, th, like the. You can put your hand on your throat and you should feel the vibration, th, like the. So this is the example, the word the. The is a very common word in English, as you know, and the TH is voiced. We don't want to say duh. Now the unvoiced TH words for practice, let's try some of these together. Think, through, throat, breath, thanks. Those were all unvoiced. Now let's add the voicing, which you can feel as the vibration on your throat, but you still stick out your tongue to make the TH. The, this, there, then, though, through. Now here's a few sentences with voiced and unvoiced THs. The voiced TH sounds are underlined and the unvoiced TH sounds are not. The good bath was the best bath. Now let's try this sentence. Then their daughter thought she was the thirsty one. It's often not easy to tell if you are making the sound correctly. So it's best to have a friend or an accent coach, somebody to tell you and listen and tell you if they think you are making the THs correctly. Okay, so if you learn these rules, you will be able to speak more effectively. You can advance quickly in your field. You're more likely to get the job you want because you'll be able to pronounce English understandably. You'll earn more money. You'll ultimately be happier. So have confidence. The sky's the limit. If you would like to do your own personal self-study course, come to Accent American for self-study, or if you'd like private accent coaching, contact me, Dr. Ojakangas, at dro@accent-american.com. And we can delve much more deeply into the issues that I've told you about. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.